I'm going to stay behind the camera here. There's Orange Cat. I'm getting a fresh coating of garbage every day from this Dollar General store. And then I want to show you the effects of 5G microwave radiation. Never mind my junk pile that's getting cleaned up. We're burning some trash when it's not 100-mile-an-hour winds from the weapons of war. And this girl has a new lease on life. Hal Singer, I love you. And I want to introduce you guys to Clark's Auto Paints and my buddy Hal. This is the results. I had to clear the path here. There was dead limbs all over it. Everything here is dying. Look at the trash. Look at the trash. This isn't from me. What the hell is... Well, those... Somebody put tires there. Mine are over there to keep the ATV guys out. Dollar store bags hanging in the trees. But this is what microwave... You see how the... I'm going to mention microwave radiation. You see how the limbs are all rotted off? The trees are dying inside out from microwave radiation. And you see how these limbs, you can look in the distance. See how the trees, the limbs are looping back. See how they're looping and leaning towards the ground? That's because they want the ground moisture inside the tree. But that's why they're snapping off like twigs up here. This whole place should have buds and green leaves coming out like this girl still does here. But no. Most of the oaks, the trees that drink the water table, the heavier amount of water, they can't saturate themselves. You can see trees crisscrossing. They're just dropping like flies up here. But you see how even young trees want to grow back into the ground because they're trying to get that residual moisture, and then you have the lichens eating them. I have to get up here with the pressure washer, try to get some of that lichens off my trees. Look at the limbs. When I moved here, this was all green and lush. And now all my trees are dying. You should see it. And you should see Hazleton, Pennsylvania with all the trash. Now, if you can't hear me, hopefully I'm speaking into the camera, and that's why I'm staying behind it. Okay? Because of the wind. But these trees, they're dying inside out. That's why they start getting that orange and brown bark exposed like that tree is over there above the cap. We'll go over there for a minute. This wind is horrific. Hopefully it's not affecting the microphone too much. The trees are dying inside out. And it starts coming outside, and that's when they start snapping off. And that's why a Dollar General store right across the street from your house is also your worst enemy besides your government that lies to you. You know, for one scam that they pull on you, they're pulling two more. Just like it's global warming. Now, they're not superheating that atmosphere with weapons of war and microwave radiation. I'm full of shit. Right? But I worked with it. But I don't know anything. That's why all of us veterans have some funky sort of cancer, especially the pilots. Okay, when you got how many thousands of watts of microwave radiation right between your legs and the nose of a plane, or just off the starboard wing. And somebody shot the poor man. Show him the hole in your side there. Somebody nailed him right there with a pellet gun. I pulled the pellet out. Yeah, I'd like to know who shot you. We're going to make a video when this wind calms down. I'm taking out more than a whiskey dent or two. This truck was pretty caved in, and I had to cut that area out. And it's going to turn out the way it turns out. Thanks to Ford, the door I had fit at the top hinge. This was perfect. When it came down here to the bottom hinge, that bottom hinge was a half inch up. this way. But anyway, he had more than whiskey dents. And we're going to fix him up. When I take this door off and paint it, you'll hardly tell. Just like I did her door over there. You put a patch in. It is what it is. Thanks for watching my videos. And just so you know, Dollar General is your worst effing nightmare. And I'm going to embarrass them with a video inside their store. Thanks for watching my videos.